What I have here are two mid-range hybrid TWS IEMs. Both have similar kind of setup, one dynamic driver and two BA drivers, and both are similarly priced at $130 and $150. The first one here is the SoundPeats H3, their latest flagship IEM, and the second one here is Status Audio between 3A and C. Originally priced at $250, this is retailing at $150 at this point of time. If we start talking about the build and that kind of stuff, both are very good, no issues with that. But there is an additional button here. You guys can see this one between 3A and C has an additional button which you can use to turn the device on individually, to be precise. So that is a big plus with this one. It comes with ANC, very good ANC, active noise cancellation, while the SoundPeats is equipped with good quality ANC too. If I have to tell them apart from the quality of ANC, I find the between 3 ANC to be slightly better than the SoundPeats when it comes to active noise cancellation. If we talk about the build quality of the SoundPeats H3, this one too is very comfortable inside the ear and is built nicely, no issues with the build or anything like that, but this is a bit more comfortable inside the ear. While the between 3 ANC is not bad with the comfort or anything like that, this one is not as ergonomically designed as the SoundPeats S3, but it still is fairly comfortable and does not slip out. Okay, if we look at the difference in sizes, yes, this one is smaller and can fit a wide variety of ears, because SoundPeats H3 can be slightly larger. If you look at the sizes, this one can be slightly on the larger side for those with small ears. In any case, both are good with the build and that kind of stuff, no issues with any of this. If we start talking about the battery life, okay, that is a good thing to talk about here. Both have good battery life. Okay, both have around 35, 36, 37 hours of battery life. This one is 36 hours and this one says 37.5 if I'm not wrong, but the individual battery life of the between 3 ANC is longer. This one can last up to around 12 hours without much issues, so you do not need to charge this more often, while this one is around 6-7 hours. Okay, individual buds on one charge can last you around 6 to 7 hours, which is decent in my opinion. They are not outstanding, but decent, definitely decent. And you can definitely run through a week without much issues with the charging cases, because they offer between 35 to 40 hours of battery life. So both are good when it comes to battery life. If we start talking about the connectivity, okay, that is where too I find both of this to be very similar. Both have similar kind of range of around 10 meters. I kind of faced a small issue with walls, definitely with both of them. So the connectivity are a tie. There is barely anything that is separating this two TWS IEMs. I was expecting a bit better connectivity, slightly stronger connectivity with the H3, but between 3 ANC is slightly older and you cannot put them on the hotspot here. In any case, both are decent with connectivity and that kind of stuff. If we start talking about the sound quality, both support LDAC, no issues with that, and both support high-res audio with the wireless connectivity. Now both have similar kind of signature, both are W shaped, both are slightly on the bassier side. This one is a bit too bassy, to be precise, for its own good. It is a bit too bassy. Between 3 ANC is kind of a bit on the boomier, slightly monotonous side, but it is more enjoyable, to be precise. It kind of gives you a ever present kind of bass which is comfortable, which is enveloping, which is more engaging, to be precise. Okay, if you are someone who likes and enjoys bass, you will like the between 3 ANC without much issues. It offers very good bass punches, wholesome bass notes, full meaty, heavy, rumbly bass notes without much issues, and that is a good thing. That is a very good thing for those who are looking for a bassy presentation. It has very good sub bass depth. Okay, both have similar kind of sub bass depth, but this one has bigger body, bigger area of impact with the mid bass, and the sub bass is very good too. No issues with the sub bass or anything like that. Very deep, very rumbly. So it is kind of lacking a bit of dynamics, slightly lacking with the contrast of harder and softer notes, but it is more fun. It does not have the kind of control it should have had with the upper bass notes, but it still is very good. No issues with the bass punch or anything like that. And most of the users who go for TWS IEMs prefer bassy signature. So this one is a bassy IEM, kind of ever so present kind of bass. So this is good, no problem with this one. But the good thing about the SoundPeats is that it is a more matured, lead tuned TWS IEM with very good bass control too. Even though this one too is a very basic kind of IEM, but it does not show its bass prowess until unless the track asks for it. But when the track asks for it, it kind of does the needful. Okay, it has very good sub bass depth, very good sub bass extension, no issues with the rumbles either. It has meaty, full and punchy mid bass too, but it has better dynamics. It hits variety of notes. It has better technical abilities. It can tighten up the note. It has better decay control and body control. It has better technicalities. It has better layering. Okay, layering is good with the between 3 ANC too, but SoundPeats has definitely better layering and very good upper bass control. Okay, it does not have the softness, it does not sound monotonous or anything like that. So the bass quality is better with the H3, but between 3 ANC is the bassier IEM here. Okay, if we start talking about the mid-range, both as I mentioned are W shaped and offer very good vocal clarity, but this one has slightly different kind of tonality. This one prefers to be a bit more inconsistent. I like a bit more consistency with most of the IEMs. This one kind of sounds slightly inconsistent and at times hollow. Okay, some male vocals at times can sound a bit hollow with the between 3 ANC, which is okay. I'm not saying that it is bad or anything like that, but it kind of feels like it is not well grounded. The notes are not well grounded. They have good texture, good height, no issues with that or anything like that. But this one is a lot more consistent. SoundPeats H3 is a lot more consistent with vocals and is very good with the finishing definition too. It has better grounding, better note height, slightly better note height, slightly. This one has good note height, this one has slightly better note height and is a bit more resolving with the vocals. Okay, instruments has to go with the between 3 ANC. Between 3 ANC is slightly better with the instrumental clarity in the mid range. This one is slightly smoother, slightly more cohesive. Tonality of this one is better than the between 3 ANC. This one offers a more comfortable, slightly smoothish tonality and timbre and sounds very good. No issues with the vocals or anything like that. You are not missing out on a lot, but it's slightly less resolving as I mentioned. This one is slightly aggressive with the upper mids too, which is not the case with the SoundPeats H3. If we start talking about the treble range, that is where both are not great with the upper treble region. Both have similar kind of extension, but SoundPeats is slightly less resolving. It is slightly smoother, it is slightly relaxed. It has a bit more air between instruments, slightly better layering, but the definition at the finishing region is not sharp or not that well defined with the H3. So if you are looking for better clarity, maybe opt for the between 3 ANC, which is very good with the treble clarity up till the mid treble region. It is very good. No issues with the clarity or anything like that. It has slightly more resolution, slightly more definition, and sounds very good with the stage 2 sonics and that kind of stuff are good. They are not very good. The imaging and cue placements is not as good as the S3. S3 has a slightly bigger stage, slightly more contrasty back and foreground presentation. It has better sonics too. It sounds very good with those transient instruments that move inside the head. It is a bit more engaging too in that regard, but between 3 ANC is not bad either. So this is it. This is my comparison of two mid-range hybrid TWS IEM, SoundPeats H3 and between 3 ANC. Thank you for watching guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.